So I'm sure you remember the story we did, which is our next story, the Dyson Dust study. Of course, you all remember it because I was thoroughly embarrassed. I thought my house was absolutely spick and span. The Dyson team comes in and they found it to be dramatically different. You saw the amount of things they were able to pull out from my house. Well, I'm not the only one that went through that. So I said there were other bloggers and journalists who also were chosen for this entire thing. So let's talk to two more people who actually had this entire dust study done in their house. Nishant from Mumbai and VAISHALI from Gurgaon, and find out from them exactly what they felt when this happened. So let's start off with both of them. Thank you so much for joining us on the show and joining me at a time when I went through a little bit of embarrassment. So what was your first reaction when Dyson contacted you to participate in the Dyson Dust Challenge?
I was honestly very surprised because, and pleasantly so, at the commitment they showed towards the actual cause of keeping a clean environment, at least indoors. So I was very surprised. And like I said, I don't see many brands these days that actually are so committed towards a cause that they have actually built their entire business on.
I wish I could show you like visually. I was very, very excited. Honestly excited because I knew that there would be some, kind of shocking results. Because our naked eye tends to miss a lot of things, especially hidden dust. So this was actually a kind of a conclusion for a course correction at my end.
Now, be truthful. I understand what you're saying, but be truthful. Weren't you a little nervous taking part in this as to what it may reveal about your own house hygiene, your cleaning methodology? I mean, things about you as a person.
For sure. I mean, people wearing PPE kits and walking around your house collecting samples is bound to cause some level of anxiety. So I was a bit anxious, and especially so because I had not gotten around to vacuuming my house in the days prior to the dust collection survey. So I wasn't exactly sure what's going to come up in the final results.
So Rajiv, I was actually very nervous, mainly because I have a child at home. In fact, I live in a joint setup and I have 3 more kids at home. And obviously I knew that something is going to come up. But my only concern is that because of these allergies that we have at home, in some way it was kind of relieving for me to know what is the cause for these allergies.
Okay, now tell me, what were you expecting and what were your actual experience when the dust collection team came to your house?
Well, to be honest, Rajiv, I was expecting a man with a vacuum cleaner, and that's exactly what I got. But the experience was pretty smooth and the team came very well prepared, knowing exactly what areas of my house to attack and also how to embarrass me with the results.
I didn't know that they're going to, kind of collect the samples using Dyson machine. It's actually amazing that the machine is so powerful that it can capture, that it can actually, kind of capture dust to a point that it can be kind of helpful for the laboratories to kind of, do their research on.
Now, of course, the most important question, what changes are you planning in your cleaning habits now that you've seen these results?
I actually own a V11 Pro and what I do is I usually have a routine, but after the results, which were actually quite shocking, definitely it's going to be a lot more frequent. The entire routine of cleaning, wiping, vacuuming, and until now I usually used to get bored of cleaning the mattress as often as the carpet or the couches and the sofas. But I think I'll be focusing on that aspect more.
Till date, I used to think my house is spick and span and really clean. But after the results that have come up, I feel like we need to be very, very thorough with our dusting, morning dusting. And I feel like Dyson has actually added a lot of convenience to our lives. Even if it's just minor spilling, all I have to do is just pick up my machine and just kind of vacuum it out.